and show you a small video of Steve Jobs, where he has presented during his final years that what he is going through. So let me see, let me check if I can add with audio, and if you can able to share, see the screen. I'm not sure you are able to see it. Let me just.
And this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. You may have heard several times from me, but it's not exactly the same. It's little different.
I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. So why'd I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so everything was all set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. Except that when I popped out, they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" My mother had never graduated from college. My father had never graduated from high school. She used time to fund elections, and all of my working class parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it.
So he has decided to go to the college, which is as expensive as Stanford, and then he has thought that वहां तो मुझे कुछ वैल्यू नहीं मिल रही है.
I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was, spending all the money my parents had saved their entire life.
उसने अपने फादर मदर ने जितने भी पैसे बचाए थे वो सब खर्च कर देने की कगार पे हुआ था.
So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked far more interesting. It wasn't all romantic. It wasn't all romantic.
वो आगे आपने पढ़ना, he has done calligraphy also.
I didn't dorm until the fourth grade. I returned to college and I walked out of town every
राइट, हरे कृष्णा टेम्पल में जाके वो एक अच्छा फूड
I sold into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. Let me give you one example. Reed College at that time offered perhaps the best calligraphy instruction in the country. Throughout every poster, every label on every drawer was out the campus. Every poster, every label on every drawer was beautifully hand calligraphed. Because I had dropped out, I didn't have to take a normal class. I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to do this. I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about varying the amount of space between different letter combinations.
नहीं था, तब प्रिंटर नहीं थे, तो कैलीग्राफी यूज करके बनाया करते थे उसे फिर
fast. None of this had even a hope of any practical application in my life. Fascinating. None of this had even years later when we were in college.